Hey everybody, it's MommaOG. I am back with another reaction. This one might come as a little bit of a shock to my regular viewers, but I'm doing this for one of the most important people in my life, my mom. The other day we were on the phone, we were talking about music. I was telling her about some of the songs that I've discovered on this channel, and the genre of disco came up. And I admitted to her, like I admitted on a recent video, that I'm not really ashamed to say that I love some disco music, and how anything with a beat makes you want to dance appeals to me, and she agreed. She mentioned a few songs from her personal playlist, and one of the songs caught my attention because of the artist mainly and the genre. And the reason it kind of shocked me a little bit is because my mom will be turning 80 years old this year. And this is not an artist that I would have ever guessed that she would listen to. I thought that was pretty cool. This is Mos Def, Quiet Dog Bite Hard. This is the specific song she had on her playlist. Told me I should listen to it sometime. So I thought I'd go ahead and react to it just for her. I am familiar with Mos Def. I am not familiar with his music as far as I know. Now, I haven't done a whole lot of hip-hop and R&B on this channel yet. As I've mentioned, I am a huge fan of it. Perhaps this will open up a whole nother journey on this channel for me. Now, Mom, because I'm unfamiliar with this artist for the most part, I just know him by name. I'm going to do a little bit of reading on him, as I do with anyone that I'm not very familiar with. So, Yassine Bey, born Dante Terrell Smith, December 11th, 1973. He is a year younger than me. Formerly known as Mos Def, is an American rapper, singer, and actor, a prominent figure in conscious hip-hop. He's recognized for his use of wordplay and commentary on social and political issues such as police brutality, American exceptionalism, and the status of African Americans in the United States. After embarking on his career in 1994, he joined his siblings in the short-lived rap group Urban Thermodynamics, UTD, and guest appeared on albums by the Bush Babies and De La Soul. I'm very familiar with De La Soul. Mom, I'm sure you're not too interested in this biography part, so I'm going to stop it there. But if I do react to anything else by him in the future, I will be sure to read up on more. I just want to go over the summary. He's got a few aliases: Black Dante, Dante Beze, Flaco, El Bay, The Moor. Okay, so he's 52, from Brooklyn. East Coast hip-hop, alternative hip-hop, conscious hip-hop, progressive rap. Rapper, singer, songwriter, record producer, actor, and activist. Active from 87 to present. Formerly of Crooklyn Dodgers. I've heard of them. I believe that was 90s hip-hop. Before we get started, if you would like to request a specific reaction, you can click on a donation link down in the description. Send along the information, and I will add it to my queue. Also, I take notes during my reaction, so if you see me looking down, I'm just writing one or two words so that I don't forget what I want to say. Okay, I'm sure my mom is like, shut up, just start the song. So that's what we're going to do. I have got the lyrics pulled up though, however. I'm going to probably go over those after. But for now, I just want to enjoy the music and maybe catch some lyrics while I'm doing that. I've got my earbuds in. Let's go ahead and get started.
One thing I want to assure them, if they think I'm going to change or compromise in my attitude, in my way of life, or in my expression, or in my goal.
Okay, sorry. I have to look this up because it's going to distract me the entire song trying to figure out who that is. Okay, I went and looked it up. Apparently that is Slick Rick, who I'm also familiar with as a rapper. Did not realize he had an accent. I don't think I've ever heard him speak, only rap. So yeah, that was a little bit shocking. I thought it would be kind of more of a political person that was talking. Anyway, let's go ahead and start it over.
One thing I want to assure them, if they think I'm going to change or compromise in my attitude, in my way of life, or in my expression, or in my goal towards politics. They are making me stronger, and I'm much more stronger now.
I instantly get how it makes you want to move.
Radiant from heaven to pavement. They phony as a facelift from nothing to play with. Spend time hating it, but that ain't changing it. God give it to me, nobody is taking it. Therefore, moving on the basis stimulus. Standing in the twilight, I'm watching them get it in the walls. Trembling in the air, simmering. She moving like more than the ears. Listening, won't now. Test to your equilibrium. Sonic wave booming all over your enemy. Skin on skin in, skin on skin again. Put it on, get it off, get on, get it in. Ladies and gentlemen, bitches and mistresses. Cause of Uncle Enter and synonyms. Here it is, Boogeyman. Huh.
Ooh.
Simmer down, simmer down, simmer down now. Simmer down now, simmer down now. Simmer down, quiet dog by heart, my God. Sit in the rocket, don't stop. Brooklyn in the kitchen, heat up the stove top. Bay in the Empire State, they're navigating the way. Your preservation make the greatest hip hop. They cool dudes, swagger, love, charity, corny. They flow so petty, unsteady, it's boring. These dudes ain't dope, but they on it. They need to get off it. So whack is all you can call it. Therefore, moving on to death is stimulus. Regardless what's on the what
drums.
Represent a bulletin to all of your settlements. Tower to tenement. I'm over for all of the element. The simmer down and managing mayhem. I'm bright as the AM. Engine about to roll out the station. And blessed with the fresh day one. I got it today done. We all going back to the same one. It's constant motivation I stay with. Remarkable flavors. They all bear the mark of the greatness. Whoa now, the kid is from Bucktown. Your girl is in love now. You jump start.
Whoa now.
Shut down. Shut.
Recognize that sample from Eric B. and Rakim.
And you don't stop, a civil rock to the rhythm, you don't stop. So you maintain the rock and you don't stop the rock. You keep up the rock and you don't stop the rock. Maintain the rock and you don't stop the rock. You keep up the rock and you don't stop the rock. Maintain the rock and you don't stop the rock. You keep up the rock, quiet dog, quiet heart, my God. Huh. Simmer down, simmer down, simmer down. Stay cool. Simmer down, simmer down, simmer down, quiet dog, quiet heart, my God. Stay cool. Simmer down, simmer down, simmer down, simmer down, simmer down, quiet dog, quiet heart, my God. Stay cool. Simmer down, simmer down, simmer down. Stay cool. Simmer down, simmer down now. Simmer down, quiet dog, quiet heart.
Well, that was a quick one. First of all, Mom, I completely understand and get the fact that this song instantly makes you want to move. It took everything I had not to want to get up and start moving around, but my space is only so big in here. I was quite surprised. The drums in that was everything for me as far as the music goes and the beat. And then there was a scratchy sound, or like one of those eggs you shake with the beads in it, that added to that feel. It like almost made me want to shimmy a little. I'm going to go over the lyrics here in just a minute. And Mom, I don't know if you're going to be interested in that part, but I'll make sure to put a chapter marker in there so you can skip that if you'd like. I'm also going to talk about some things now, Mom, that you may not care about, but it's part of what I do on the channel. The song felt like it started out a little playful and quiet, but that built up. His vocal delivery was extremely smooth, but you could feel the aggression behind it in the message of what he was trying to say. And the title says it all. Quiet dog, bite hard. It's the quiet ones that you've got to be careful with them. His wordplay and his flow felt effortless, like he's been doing this a million years, which basically has since the late 80s. So that doesn't surprise me at all. The wordplay part of it, I'm going to get probably a better idea when I go over the lyrics. But his timing and cadence was also just perfect. It fit the rhythm of the music. You know, it was also a part, along with the music, that made me want to move around. I instantly liked the song. Instantly, it grabbed me. I think it was the drums that had me. It became very catchy very quickly. The hook made it stick with me because it was a simple hook, but then you could tell the verses carry quite a bite, pun intended. Just a little bit more on his delivery. It was quiet and very controlled, confident. I believe this message of this song, I'll get a better idea of it when I go over the lyrics, which I'm about to do. And coupled with the very beginning where Slick Rick was saying something about, they think I'm going to change or compromise or kind of give up my way of life or my attitude. They're wrong. And then I think he said even something about they make me stronger. That kind of set the tone for the message of the song for me. I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to the lyrics when I was listening to the song, because the whole reason I wanted to do this reaction is for the simple fact that my mother said it makes her want to move. So I was listening to the music. But let's go ahead and go over the lyrics. Let's just blow these up a little so everybody can read along with me. Now this says Fela Kuti. So if I've been saying it was Slick Rick, I obviously got wrong information. Let me look this person up. Who is Fela Kuti? Okay, now this makes more sense. Okay, because of the accent. And I didn't think Slick Rick had an accent. So now I feel like a buffoon. Okay, so he was a musician and political activist. Active until from 58 to 97. See, I almost said that it sounded like a historical figure of some sort, but he sounded like he was from Africa. He had an accent. Okay, so he died in 97. Nigerian musician and political activist. Okay, so that kind of explains the beginning a little bit better. I don't know why the source I got it from said it was Slick Rick. Maybe Slick Rick used it. I don't know. But apologies for that. At least I got it right. So he says in the beginning, one thing I want to assure them, if they think I'm going to change or compromise my attitude, my way of life, or in my expression or in my goal towards politics, they're making me stronger. And I'm much more stronger now. That sounds like somebody who is resolute in their position and perspective on the world, which I can respect. Okay, so here's a little bit of word. This part sounded familiar. Bang to the boogie. There's say up jump the boogie. That's from Rapper's Delight. I recognize that instantly. There it go, like simple, the plainness. It's primal and basic. Zulu arrangement, rockin' amazement. Flacco, that's one of his nicknames. Radiating from heaven to pavement. The phony has a facelift. I'm nothing to play with. Spent time hating it, but that ain't changing it. That line sticks out to me because I often say the things that frustrate me or things that I cannot put my hands on and change myself. Getting mad about it is not going to change anything. You're giving energy to something that you're hating on or frustrated about but can't change. So that is something that I've been working on over the course of the last decade or more. Because, no matter what you do about it, it's not going to change. So that resonates with me. God give it to me. Nobody ain't taking it. Therefore, moving on the base for stimulus, I'm standing in the twilight and watching them get it in. The walls are trembling. The air is simmering. I probably sound like an idiot reading these lyrics. She moving like more than her ears are listening. Whoa now. That was an awesome part of the song every time he said that. Testing your equilibrium. Sonic wave booming all over your intimate. Skin on skin and skin on skin again. Put it all, get on, get it in. Ladies and gentlemen, misters and mistresses, cousins, uncles, aunties, and the synonyms. There it is, boogeyman. Yeah, there is quite a bit of amazing wordplay going on here. So here's the part that kind of was the quiet hook for me. Simmer down, simmer down, simmer down now. At the end of that, he says, quiet dog, bite hard. That line is where you get a sense of the aggression. Yet his delivery is quiet and controlled at the same time. It's a pretty cool juxtaposition. You've got two different emotions on opposite ends of the spectrum working brilliantly together. Said, and the rocket don't stop. Brooklyn in the kitchen, heat up the stovetop. Bay in the Empire State and navigating the way. Preservation make the greatest hip-hop. The cool dude swagger, the terribly corny. They flow so petty, unsteady, it's boring. These dudes ain't dope, but they on it. They need to get off it, so whack whack is all you can call it. Okay, so he is definitely doing some dissing here. Therefore, moving on to death or stimulus, regardless of what zone, what town you represent. A bullet into all of your settlements. Tower to tenement. I mowed through for all of the element. Simmer down, I manage your mayhem. I'm bright as the AM. Engine about to roll out the station. I'm blessed with the fresh from day one. I got it till day done. Yeah, the way this is written and how, the rhyming and the flow, the wordplay, it's all working for me. We all got back to the same one. It's the cost of motivation I'll stay with. Remarkable flavors that all bear the mark of the greatness. Whoa now, the kid is from Bucktown. Your girl is in love now. You chumps don't want to get shut down. Shoo. And then it's the chorus again. Okay, so seems like a bridge here. And we don't stop. See you rock to the rhythm. Okay, so this just repeats into the title of the song. As I said, I am no stranger to rap and hip hop. I have an extremely open mind when it comes to music. I will listen to anything and give it a chance. But I already have been a lifelong fan of this genre of music. So, of course, Mom, I enjoyed the beat of this. It definitely made me want to get up and dance, so I can relate to you on that. Sorry if the rest of my commentary bored the living crap out of you, or anyone else for that matter. But I just wanted to sit down and listen to this song, especially for you. I love you very much, Mom. I'm kind of interested to see if there's anything else on your playlist that I haven't heard. We'll have to talk about that soon. But thank you all so much for being here to share this with me and my mom. And I'll see you next time.
Every questionable act you've ever committed in a safety deposit box with instructions for it to be opened at the time of your death and read in front of all your friends, relatives, and former lovers.